Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Pool. I hope you all like and follow the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Guys, it's Jason Short. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, guys, there we go. Just in time, ready to rock and roll. They are going to lag, and we got a good one for you. None other than Lee Van Corteza, world champion, against the young and up-and-comer from American, Kashton Keeton. Good. Oh, yeah. Like, Lee Van's going to be breaking. We are playing a race at 9. You are watching the Rally in the Valley in Virginia. We got Bobby Hilton, Bobby Bohm in the booth, giving you play-by-play. We got Bobby Hunt going to be joining us later to do a couple matches. So we got matches all day long today, tomorrow, the next day. Stay tuned to the Shark Stream if you want to watch all table access. You can the link's down there on the bottom of the page. Get $5 off if you use code the Shark Stream. Van with the break makes the 1 ball. No shot on the 2. I think he's probably going to be pushing out here. Going on, Lincoln City, Oregon, far away. Very nice. Thanks for tuning in the Shark Stream. I'm kind of move the furniture around and going to leave cash there. Very, very long shot. Ivan Corteza is a professional pool player. His nickname is The Slayer. He started playing pool in 1993. 46 years old. His major wins were 2013 World Cup of Pool and 2013 the China 9-Ball Open. Obviously, he has a lot of other titles as well. Those are the big ones. Ryan Cash with the good shot. He's going to leave in a table-to-table, rail-to-rail shot on the 2. He's obviously not trying to make this 2-ball here. He's trying to leave Cash. No shot. Had to get a little lucky, put his hand up, so he wasn't trying to do that. Trying to hit a little fuller, leave the cue behind the 2. Oh, Cash probably going to the jump cue here. How's everybody doing, guys? We got over 50 people watching already. Please hit the share button on this Thursday, 4 o'clock Eastern time. And again, if you want to watch the stream, you can click the link and put in the Shark Stream. You can watch all table access. Or if you want to continue watch the free on the Shark Stream, that's fine too. Hit the share button though. Let us know you guys appreciate what we're doing. That's a real tough jump shot. And look where the 3 is, all the way back on the other side of the table. Gonna try to hit this with draw. This is a really difficult shot. Get that. And Kashton Keeton says, and this is how you jump the 2-ball in the pocket. Just like this. Boom. All right, now he might be a little bit of a GM here. He's got to bank this purple ball. It was a little too straight on the 3-ball there. It could come around, but if he banks this, he's going to have a nice position for the 6. All about speed here and making the shot. Looks like he's going to be a little wide. He's hoping to get it behind the 7. Didn't quite get there. Oh, wait a minute. I went to the wrong table. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Or by accident. Okay. Looking pretty good here. Got pretty basic 1 rail position to get to the 4. I mean, to get to the 5 from the 4. Probably a little straighter than he wanted to be. Again, he's got to get on the purple, then get back to the green next. So he's got to figure out what's the best way to do that. Doesn't have enough angle to give him the big angle on the purple. So I think he's going to try to draw this back. Maybe even play this 5. Up table, maybe. Get that really good if he can see it. If he can't see it, that's what I was worried about. But he does have a safety if he can't make it straight in. And ball back to the 8. 5 up table. Make it, he's good to go. He was able to make a great shot by Lee Van. Stroke to get back to the green. Perfect. Excellent cue ball control so far from Corteza. 2 rails here and play on the short side. He's going to come behind the 8-ball. Go forward here. Line it up for the 8 inside. The right spin away from the 8-ball. Yeah, just like that. Up shot away from taking the 1-0 lead. Great choice of game. Thanks, Brett. Appreciate that. James says, I like Lee Van. Yeah, he's definitely probably favored in this match for sure. But Kashton Keeton is an up-and-comer, young American, and we'll see what he can bring. So Lee Van draws first blood, 1-0, race to 9. Again, almost 100 people watching already. Bobby Boom in the booth giving you play-by-play. And we got action for you all week. I don't know if you guys were able to check out the Boom and Fraser show. It's Bobby Boom, myself, and Scott Frost, and we do a podcast, and we have a lot of the big names in the world of billiards. I don't know why it's going to the... All right, Cash is going to be breaking because it is alternate break. He makes the 1 ball. Travis, absolutely. Let me just look up my... Ryan has my chart up here. Give you guys an update right now. Tyler Starr is 0-0. Eddie Graham and Rafael Reyes 0-0. Doug Mysterio 1-0 over Quentin Pongers. Mika Verkel 1-0 over Matt. Don Wilkie 1-0 over Grayson Vaughn. Brandon Schuff 1-0 over Hai Hong Dong. And Michael Yedning 0-0 over Jerry Long. And we're 1-0 right here. All right, this is a tough shot. It's got a little bit of angle, long distance, but all you can do is draw back a little bit. And again, hits the point. Three helps Cash out a little bit. Not a real easy shot on this 2 ball here. Not an easy play here. Definitely have to try to figure something out here. If he puts a 2 ball towards the 3, the cue's going to want to come underneath it. He doesn't want to leave Cash a wide open shot here. He's not happy with the outcome. Again, he didn't want to leave Cash. Cash has a pretty makeable bank here, almost a 2-way shot. He can play the safety, try to get the cue ball down the bottom of the table, and possibly make the 2 ball cross side. If not, he's going to leave Lee Van very, very long, and possibly with the 6 or the 4 in its way. Either way, he wants to get that cue ball to the bottom rail, whether he makes the 2 or not. Exactly what he did. He just missed it, but again, got a lot of coverage down there. Great shot there. Giving him a boom for Mr. Keeton. Van Corteza is favored, but Cash is a beast. Yeah, Cash is no joke. Like I said, he's a real up-and-comer in the United States. Lee Van, world champions, tough to beat. Plays really consistent. He's got to get by there. Look at that shot. Oh, just missed. Great shot by Cash to get ball in hand here. Lee Van trying to come behind it. Nice layout. 3 to the 4. That's what he's looking at now, because there's no easy angle to get to the 3 because of Brown 7's in the way. So he may even have to come all the way down to the bottom rail or leave himself off cut. But if he can get to the bottom rail, he'll have a nice slight angle to get back up to the 4. Very nice, well-controlled shot. I think he has just enough room. Close, though. he's pointing to. So he wants to draw this ball between the 6, 7. If he goes forward, he's okay too, but he's got to be careful. You don't want to run into the green 6. It's just with a little bit of draw, should come straight back towards the middle of the table between them, just like that. Well played by Cash. Perfect angle. Get back to the 5. A little bit of right hand spin. Let's come all the way back towards him. Doesn't want to be on the rail, or obviously got to worry about the scratch cross side. So a little bit of right spin on that. Get past the side. Yeah, just like that. See how it passes the side? This way you don't have to worry about the scratch. Now he's just looking whether he wants to punch this with some low, or does he want to go off the rail like he just did with the 4 ball? Here, I like going off the rail. It's kind of in between because it doesn't have a big angle and it's not straight enough to pull it straight back. So I think go into the rail here. Safer play, yeah. That's the way to do it. Got there by Cash. He's got a little angle. I think he can draw this down to the 9 ball side of the 7. Then play 1 rail position to get from the 7 to the 9. If he was straighter, he can follow it and play for the short side, but because he has the angle, he needs to slide it over towards the 9 ball a little bit. They just go 1 rail to the 9, a little bit of right hand spin, and a little bit past where it is now. He wants to leave it right kind of the angle where it is. Middle of the table, just a little higher, almost to the side pocket. Real close to the side. Gonna be able to tap this in. So Kashton Keeton making some noise early on. About to pull it 1-1. And you see this kid can play. Very nice. Carl Bart says, I watched this kid play past weekend in Tennessee. He played pretty good on the small tables. Yeah, he plays really good. Heard of him. I've seen him play a couple times. Doesn't travel around to a lot of the pro events, but every time I see him, I notice he plays really well. So, exciting match here. 1-1. Don't forget, guys, if you're not a subscriber, come check out Sharkstream TV. $10 a month or $100 for the year. And you can watch any match that's being streamed here at EL Billiards, whether it's a league match, money match, action match, or being streamed on the Sharkstream. You get all of it if you become a subscriber to Sharkstream TV. All right, we got any updates on the score? Tyler and Chris, still no update. Quentin 2-1 over Doug. Mika 1-1 over Matt. That's Mika Vernon Burkle, not Mika Hinderman. Wilkie's up 2-0 over Grayson. And Braden Schuff 3-0 over Ike. All right, Lee Van's break. Again, alternate break here at the rally in the valley. And he misses that 1 ball, but unfortunately he makes the 3. And gets a nice little kick there. Probably make this ball on the side now. If it didn't kick it, it would have been a lot tougher because the 6 ball impeded the angle to get the 1 to the corner. So does play in the side and gets it. He wanted to run into it, but he wanted the 2 to roll more towards the corner pocket. And they kind of straight, so it kind of bounced up a little bit. Nevertheless, good shot there by Lee Van, but he's got work to do here. Bethany Sykes just beats Rick Funk 9-7. How about that? Look at that shot there by Lee Van and the position as well. Excellent, excellent shot. Mortz Newhausen beats Rodney Morris 9-3 early on. Of course, the match he had here, Georgie took care of Johnny Franco 9-5. Sam Henderson with a nice win, 9-3 over Danny Mastermaker. I don't know if that's the same Danny Mastermaker that used to play poker or not, but probably is. All right, leave in with the miss. So Cash seeing if he has enough angle to get real first here to come back to the purple. Cash surveying the table. All right, guys, amazing job. 135 people watching already. You're listening to Bobby Boom, Bobby Hilton in the booth, giving you guys play-by-play. Lee Van Corteza versus Cash Keeton. This is Rally in the Valley, round number 1. We're there in Virginia. Sides to go with the draw and actually hits it pretty good. Not perfect on the purple, but he made a good shot on the 4 to get to it. Now he's just got to be careful to avoid that scratch cross side and leave himself a shot on the green. Boom! That's right, baby. Let's go. Lucas already played. Plays again tonight at 6. And he's going to be on the stream table on this event. And he's going to be playing none other than Guama. And Lucas played Guama a bunch of times here on the Shark Stream. Not going to be on the Shark Stream this time. He's going to be at the main table for this event. All right, good shot by Cash. Got a little out of position here on the green. Now he's got to make a shot. The position's here. He just has to make the 6 ball. Doesn't have to worry about anything else. Speed control, but just make the shot, everything else. Actually hit a little bit harder than he wanted to. Good shot. Always got to be careful running that cue ball into the 8 ball. It hit a little bit of low, drop, then it goes towards the side. Doesn't want to do that. Achieve the pocket just to here. He might be able to get above it. Oh, he plays it. It's the bump. I like the speed. Great shot. He's going to get a boom for that. It's a great shot there by Cash. He's going to stun this ball. A little bit of draw. Come to the center of the table. I'm not center of the table. Almost where the dot is. Let's get to like where that dot is, right around there. And there it is, almost right on the dot. Got a stretch. Fire this in. And Cash Keeton 2-1 over Lee Van Corteza early on, guys. Boom and Freezer Show. Any of you podcasters out there like to listen to podcasts? Go check out our show. Season 2 starting in a couple weeks. We had some great guests. Emily Frazier, Dominic Dunn, Savannah Easton, Sky Woodward, Carl Boys. Great show. Check it out. You can get it on podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can watch it on YouTube, listen to it on YouTube. Go check it out if you like podcasts. All right, awesome, everybody. 160 plus people watching. Rally in the Valley, Virginia. Bobby Boom in the booth. Cash Keeton breaking up 2-1 and a race to 9. Jerry, they're not buckets. They're standard 4.5-inch pockets on diamonds. I'm assuming the cloth's kind of new. All right, Cash makes the 1 ball. Leaves himself a little difficult on the 2. Can play this tough cup, but he's more like, gotta play safety here. Where am I gonna get my cue ball? And when you're on the rail, it's a lot tougher to control the cue ball. You only have a quarter of the ball to see. You can't hit it low or bottom, so I get this cue ball and stay down there and get this 2 ball up by the 9. Got a little fortunate. It wasn't trying to get it that way. So let's see how Corteza handles it being down 2-1. All right, David Keith, let's go. Leave Ann. Yeah, Jeremy, definitely could be the cloth or the caught or even the camera angles. But from what I am told, there's a standard 4.5-inch pockets, and they've had this tournament a couple years now. And look at that. That's a miss right there. Again, you can see the 2 ball. There's not a ton of room on both sides of the 2, so it's definitely not a loose table. All right, big rack right here for Cash. If he can cash in and see what I did there? If he can cash in and take this rack, 3-1 lead and alternate breaks, it's kind of a big deal. So wants to put some inside English to come back. So we can play this 3 in the side. Oh, I actually played in the corner. Okay, that's good. He's got the nice angle to get down to the pink next, which is very important. You see where the angle is. You're going to try to slide it to that side rail. Punch this a little bit. He's got to get that cue ball to move. That. Well struck. Not out of the woods yet because got to come back towards him to play the 5, the purple in the same pocket because the 7's impeding the other pocket. So he's got to put a little bit of reverse spin on it. Makes the shot a little more difficult. He's still favored to make this, but obviously go against the grain or go unnatural like he's doing just makes everything a little tougher. Off a little bit on his angle. But again, he's still makeable. He's still at the table. Could be the position of the rack here. If he can make this position for the 6, the 7, 8, 9, pretty much right there. Going to draw it, so he has to avoid the side scratch here. Pretty good, nice stroke. All right, looking good here. I mean, the 6 to the 7 is pretty simple, and he's anywhere on the 8, as long as he has an angle on the 8, he can get back to the 9 on the other table. He just can't leave himself straight. This one, he can draw it, he can follow it. It's all about comfort here. Stops it, leaves himself a nice little angle. Put some outside spin on this and try to get the cue ball kind of right back where he is now. Or he can come underneath if he wants to. Yeah, that's it. He wants to come right back to where he was. He got the angle. That's all he needed. And Kashton Keeton looking good early on here. See, that's where he's pointing. That's where he wants the cue ball to be. He wants to go 1, possibly 2 rails, bottom left-hand spin. When it hits that rail, and these pro players, they really like the shot because it's all about power and feel. And he feels really well. You can tell he feels pretty good right now, so he's going to power this ball over. Yeah, look at that. Right where he was pointing. That is a beautiful shot there by Cash. And he's about to take the 3-1 lead here over Lee Van. Shane Wolford, I is not in this tournament, Clint. I didn't see him in the bracket. Nice shot right there. Kashton Keeton. 3-1 alternate break against Lee Van early on round 1. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You got 170 plus people watching. You got Bobby Boom in the booth. Got great matches going on. Got one that just started. Tyler Steyer's up 1-0 over Chris Hansen. Rafael Reyes 2-1 over Ted. Quinton 4-1 over Doug. Mika Van Berkel 2-1 over Matt. Wilkie 5-0 over Grayson, looking really strong. Brandon Schuff 3-1 over Ike. And Mike Ednick, Jerry Long getting ready to start. And of course, we're right here. Kashton Keeton 3-1 over to Lee Van. Again, you guys got Bobby Hilton in the booth. We got our show here, the Boom and Freezer Show. Of course, my good buddy Scott Frost. He will be joining me in Florida and the U.S. Open. And we're probably going to be doing some streaming together, maybe doing some podcasting for season 2. So make sure you go check out the show, the Boom and Freezer Show. Myself, Bobby Hilton, and Scott Frost. Anybody interested in the brackets? That's 2 breaks in a row that Lee Van really missed the mark on his 1 ball. Last time he made a ball, this time he does not. So Cash, perfect opportunity here to pull a 3-game lead here. Everything's open. The toughest position is going to be from the 1 to the 2 and then the 2 to the 3. That's what he's looking at right now. But if you want to go to the brackets for this event, you can go check it out. It's a Rally in the Valley on digitalpool.com. All right, Cash has got to go 2 rails. He got to avoid the 9. And he doesn't want to be straight on the 2 either, because he's got to get back for the red 3. Oh, he went 1 rail. Okay. I like it. I like it. Little weird here. You can see where he's pointing. He's got to draw it to avoid the 8. You got to be careful. If he nicks the 8, the cue's going to want to go towards the corner. But if he draws it too much, the cue ball's going to want to go towards the corner. But if he hits it nice, it's going to spin 2 rails and come out nicely for the red 3. See how he strokes it. Got it all. Kashton Keeton bringing it so far. Pointing to where he needs to hit it. He needs to hit that ball right in the center. He wants to get the cue ball 1 rail. He's thinking about this pink 4 horn thing. He needs an angle to get to the purple 5 next. So that's the thing he's worried about. Position's not the issue. The position to get to the next ball is the issue on this shot. And leave himself pretty much perfect with an angle to get from the 4 to the 5. Cash really taking his time here. He knows this is a big shot for the rack. He could draw it to the side rail and then leave an angle that way. It's another option. So he gets the shot, but again, he doesn't really have the angle he needs. He's going to have to really bring something here to get position, whether it's draw the ball really hard or put a lot of high spin and come 2 rails following it. Not ideal, but Cash is playing really well here. Going to draw this ball. Look at that stroke by Kashton Keeton. Fantastic. This kid's playing well. He's playing really well. Not out of the woods yet, though. He's got to use that stroke again and draw it back. Play the 6. These guys over there at Rally in the Valley are using the whole digital pool system, which is what we have here at EL Billiards and the Shark Stream. Didn't draw it as much as he wanted. Gonna have to bring a shot here. Yeah, he's pointing just past the side. He's got to avoid the side. He's got to be careful not to hit it too hard to get behind the strike ball. The 2 doesn't cut it enough. He's not happy with that. Leave in, jumping up. It's a big game right there. Big difference between 4-1 and 3-2. Leave in has a nice angle to hit it with some bottom right spin to get towards the middle of the table, back towards him. On the purple. Better get on the brown. Right, Lee Van is 2 balls away from bullet within 1 rack. What he's got to do is make this with some center English. Cue ball right to the middle of the table. All clean or something. I don't know what he's looking for. Like he was saying something. Pretty straight in. Just like that. 3-2. All right, Jerry just put the digital pool brackets in the chat. So anybody that wants to follow this tournament, you can click that link and go check it out. So if you're watching on YouTube in the future and you want to go back and check out this tournament, click on the link and you can check out the brackets. If you're watching it live right now, you can click on it right now and see exactly what's happening. And Tyler Steyer's up 2-0 over Chris Henson right now. The Florida Open happening next week. Bobby Hilton will be there with the whole Shark Stream team. Scott Frost will be there. We'll be hanging out. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, cast a break. We're playing an alternate break here at the Rally in the Valley. The Rally in the Valley. And that's the first missed break by Cash. And might be a costly one. I'm going to try to draw this away from the purple. Got to come all the way back to the 2. I don't know if he has enough to just get by it. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get by it. All he can do is make it and leave himself a shot, but he left himself a true tester here. And look at the red ball. It's next. Doesn't have enough way to go low to hit the ball here. All right, big shot here. I think he's going to try to stun it. Look at that. What a great stroke. Unfortunately, he ran straight into the 9 ball, so he couldn't get perfect on the 3. But nonetheless, still a great shot there by Lee Van. This is a thin cut. He's trying to get the cue ball to come back and forth a few times. There it is. 1, 2, 3 rails. Guy's a killer, guys. Great shooter. Well played. Now he's got to bring it again. He's got to sauce his ball. Get back to the purple. Look at this. Nice stun right there. Stretching out a little bit, using his towel. And showing you what he's got right here. Got the perfect angle to get from the purple to the green. Just want to draw it with some bottom left hand spin. Let's come towards the side pocket where he is in, right, just like that. Got the nice angle to get on the 7. You can go natural with some right. You can even hit it with some straight high and go 1 rail, or you can sauce it around and go 3 rails. Gonna go 1, 2, almost 3. And put a lot of spin on it. Nice stroke. Like he's drawing this back for the 8 ball. Needs an angle on it. Can't be straight. Oh, he just stopped it. Perfect. Got the nice angle now, just to put the right spin on it. I'm right about to that 2nd diamond. Not really worried about position, just kind of get the cue ball over there and make the shot. And like I said, right where the 2nd, a little bit past the 2nd diamond. Nice shot. Gotta do is roll this in. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the Shark Stream, and you're watching the Rally in the Valley. We're tied up here at 3-3, and you're watching a live race to 9. Please hit the share button, hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook. That's what the Shark Stream's got coming up. Bobby Hilton is going to be traveling on the road with Teddy, and then Austin's going to joining him. And we got the Florida Open, and we got the Battle of the Bull, and then we got the U.S. Open and the McDermott Classic. So stay tuned to the Shark Stream and get all the details on all the events that's coming up. And of course, stay tuned for this event as well. We're going to update you with scores of Honas and Lucas, and of course, Georgie and all the other big names like Tyler Steyer, Moritz, and all the other big players in this event. Let's hit the share button, guys. Let's get it up to 200. We got 175. We can do a little bit higher. Let everybody know what we're doing here on this Thursday night on the Shark Stream. Almost Thursday night. Looks like Lee Van stepped away for a quick second. So we're going to give you guys a quick commercial. All right, we're back. Obviously, Lee Van making the ball there, just didn't leave the position he needed, but look at that safety he got on Cash. Doesn't have a lot of angles to get to this ball. Is 7. Blocking the 2 rail kick. Referee just double checking. He knows the 3 and 2 are not frozen, so Gonna have to hit that and then hit another rail. Very difficult shot here. Take this time here. And the 7 ball's right in a way where you'd like to be able to hit the rail there and hit the 2. Might be able to, like, fast ace spin that ball, so it spins a lot for the 7, but it's really difficult. You might have to come with the Z shot here. It's always difficult. Go to that side rail and come back down past the side and then try to get to the 2, but it's real tough to do. There's a lot of sauce. Looks like that's what he's trying to do. That's where he's got to hit it on the 2nd rail. There it is, guys. See. Good try. It's all they could do. Didn't have much of a choice. But you give this man ball in hand, and that's going to be tough. Everything's right there. He's going to draw this ball back to the 3. Slide it up to get to the pink, and then the purple straight in the side. You know, he wants a little angle on the purple to get to the 6. Got the nice angle to get to the green. Wants to bounce a little bit. That's good speed. Perfect. Go forward 1 rail to get to the purple. I'm sorry, get to the brown. Just like that. When he was down 3-1, possibly be 4-1, and Cash missed that 6 ball, and now after that, been all Lee Van. About to take the lead here if he can just stop this ball right here. All right, just draw this ball back a little bit. 3 inches. Go. Straight in. So just like that, Lee Van Corteza takes a 4-3 lead on Kashton Keeton. Race to 9. You are watching the Shark Stream live. This is the rally in the Valley in Virginia. A lot of big name players in this event, as far as Moritz Newhausen, John Mora, Rodney Morris, Lee Van Corteza, Jonas Soto, Georgie Georgiev. Of course, Kashton Keeton's playing in as well. Tyler Steyer. I mean, a lot of big names. Keep watching the Shark Stream. Make sure you got the like and follow button, so this way you get the notifications when we go live, because every match we're actually having to go off air and then restreaming it. So we are going to be off after this match, but we have another good match for you at 6 o'clock. We got super guest Bobby Hunt. He's going to be doing the commentating, and we got Jonas Soto is going to be on the table on his 2nd round. So stay tuned for that. All right, Cash going to break, down 4-3. Here's a better break than the last one. Gonna have a shot at the 2. That's the question. It looks good. Looks good. Nice break. He's got a shot on the 2. Made the 1 in the side, but look at the red 3. What's he gonna do? He can get to almost anywhere on the table from where he is, but I don't know if you can get anywhere to get that 3 ball unless you have ball in hand. I like that. I don't think he can make this, but I think he can draw this ball right behind that pink and get the 2 rails. Just got to be careful. You don't want to hit the 8 ball. You don't want to hit the 8 with the red 3. You want to try to get by the 8 so the cue ball, the 3 ball goes up towards cash and the cue ball stays by the pink. Good shot. He does avoid the 8 and well played. All right, guys, we got about 195 closing on 200 on the Shark Stream. Watching Lee Van Corteza, Kashton Keeton, Bobby Hilton in the booth, giving you play-by-play. And we are in the Rally of the Valley, round number 1. Race to 9. Lee Van's up 4-3. And he's getting his jump cue. All right, he gets a hit. Where is the cue ball going to end up? And the 3 ball rolls right behind the 9 ball. Very fortunate roll there for Lee Van. Okay. Get a little fortunate. Nice hit, right? Good speed. Look at that. Right. Lee Van jumping again. Only got to jump a half a ball this time. The way the combo is really tough. I think he's more trying to get the cue ball behind the 8-9. He wasn't happy with that. He might get fortunate here, but does not. So Cash has a clean shot. He's got a nice angle to get the cue ball back to the pink. He's got to put some stroke on it, but again, he is a great player. Get on this pink and then get back to the purple. But he can stroke this ball, bringing it all the way back to the bottom rail. Right, here he goes. Well struck, and just the way we called it, all the way back to the bottom rail. Great shot there by Cash. I got a lot of compliments from this young kid, Cash Keeton. Young kid, and really good demeanor. You can see his stroke is really well. Already got some sponsors on the shirt, which is always good. And they continue to play, continue to get better. Gotta really stroke this ball again and get this cue ball up to the purple. what I was worried about, bumping into balls. Got a little fortunate, but again, now he leaves himself a really long shot. One thing we learned about the kids always can usually seem to bring these shots in. They make these hard, difficult shots with weird angles because one, their cue ball is out of control, and they have to make these shots more. And two, you know, they just go in there with no fear and they just absolutely crush it. So we'll see if he can make this. This is not easy. He can just slide it over with some stun and make it and just kind of draw it towards the side a little bit. Does look at that. Beautiful stroke by Cash. Look at this cue ball moving again. Come natural with the outside spin. Try to avoid the 8. Think of a little draw, a little more spin, trying to get between the 8 and 9. See how he strokes this. Finding a little harder on that. You can see him tap the table. He does avoid the 8 and the 9, but leaving himself very tough on the 7. Big shot here. The cue ball is going to roll around a little bit. So I like playing position to get the cue ball all the way back to where he is and playing the 8 up table. Oh, he cut that nice. And look at the speed. Great shot. I really thought the cue ball was going to run a little bit more. He hit that really well. Now he's going to draw this ball back. Slide it to the side rail if you want to. Depends on how much angle you have. Draw back. Kashton Keeton looking to tie it up here. 4-4, race to 9. Pretty close to being straight in here. A little angle. All right, Cash ties it up 4-4. Just like that. All right, guys, we've got over 230 people watching, and I want to make sure you guys know we have the Boom and Freezer Show, and that's in our bio. You can click the link. That is a podcast with myself, Bobby Hilton, and Scott Frost, and we have a bunch of big names like Savannah Easton, Jason Shaw, Skylar Woodward, Emily Frazier, a lot of big names joining us on the podcast, and you can listen to them as well. Go to the Boom and Freezer Show podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts and check it out. All right, alternate break. Cash makes a 9. Levan gets up, ready to break. This tournament is going on in Virginia. We are the Shark Stream over here in Wallingford, Connecticut. And we are doing live commentary remote. And that's 0 for 3, I think, in the last 3 breaks from Corteza with the 1 ball. He makes another ball, so he's okay, but he's not making that 1 on the side any consistency at all yet. Look here, figure out what to do with this 1 ball. Like he's decided he's going to jump it. Wow, shut the front door. Kashton Keeton, everybody. Jump shot, long distance. Look at the air he gets, and he makes it. But he's going to have to keep his jump cue in his hand and go for the jump bank. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. You guys are awesome. Got a bunch of people watching here live on the Shark Stream and YouTube. We are watching a good match here between Lee Van and Kashton Keeton. He took the top of his jump cue off. He's going to shorten it up a little bit. He needs to get that power. He needs to get that power to get it over the 8. Got to be careful not to get the cue ball off the table here. Nice stroke. Look at that. Kashton Keeton with a great shot. Got to be happy with that. I know he would like it behind the 9, obviously, but nonetheless, great shot there by Cash. Can't really tell if he can see the edge or not. Makes a big difference if he can. If not, he's going to have to kick, obviously. If he can get the edge, he might be able to get that 2 ball towards the middle diamond on the bottom rail and bring the cue ball up here. He is able to do that. Great stroke. Did it a little bit harder probably than he wanted to. But nevertheless, can leave Van. He can make this bank shot, but again, how's he going to get back down for the pink? Got to play the safety here. There's no reward if you make this shot. Going to get right on that purple. Not a bad shot at all. Not going to do it, but that's super easy. Lee Van's going to have to maneuver the cue ball to get it all the way back down. Got a lot of bombs to avoid. He's got to avoid the 7, 9, and 5. The ball's going to track that way. He might decide to play safe here, but that's this ball. The cue ball's going to come around 3 rails and not hit anything. If he doesn't hit anything, he'll be perfect. If he does, he's going to be in trouble. And look at that. And he is perfect. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot right there. We're going to watch it again. What a great shot by Lee Van Corteza. Perfect 3 rail position in between the balls. Go 4 rails is fine. Lee Van looking smooth. Put some spin on this ball to get underneath the 9, or he can come between the 7, 9. Come between the 7, 9. Come outside to play this in the side or corner. Put some left-hand spin. Depends how hard he hits it. If he wants to play it in the side to the corner. I think he's going to go side. Came a little farther than he wanted to. Now he's going to have to come around table a little bit. He's trying to come up a little shorter so he could roll the cue to get to the easy 8. Now he's got to come around 3 rails. 2, 3. The event says no problem. I'm a professional. Great shot. Quinton wins 9-2 over Doug. Like that, leave in. That takes the lead, 5-4. And what a race we got here. Race to 9. Both these guys playing really well. That 1-6 ball cost them cash. 2 racks. Besides that, great matchup. And check this out, guys. Bobby Boom and the team is going to be going on the road. We're leaving on the road this week. We're going to be going to the Florida Open, the Battle of the Bull, the U.S. Open, of course, come home for a couple of days, and then to the McDermott Classic. Bunch of big tournaments, a lot of cool stuff happening. And stay tuned to the Shark Stream. Follow us. We've been giving you guys updates on all the events, World Championships. Of course, follow our guys, Jonas and Lucas, and of course, all the big names like Fedor, Filler, Shaw, FSR, David, and the rest of the big guns as well. All right, cash breaking down 4-5. So I gotta say, Cash is breaking a little bit better than Levan so far, even though he's down 3-2. He's been making that 1 ball consistently, and this time he has a shot on the 2. The 3's right there. If he can get on the 4 ball, if he can get on the pink 4, he's a really good favorite to get out here. But that's the key. Can he get to the 4? Waiting for opponent to move over there. Out there. All right, this is the shot of the rack. Got to get position. I like it. He just wants to go forward, come right around to the side pocket, and have a nice angle to get back to the purple. Leave himself a little bit of an angle, and that's what he's looking at now. Again, you want to be right a little bit past the side pocket so you can get on the 4 ball. But of course, you want to be able to make the pink ball. That's the key. Now he's looking at it, maybe drawing it, play it in the side. Another possibility. One of the great things about this game, there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Trying to figure out how to do it is the key, and executing. The key to this game. Do it, it feels fantastic emotionally, and that's why we play it. He's going to draw it. He's going to draw. How about that? He's one side shot away from tying it up here, because if he makes the red, the pink 4, and follows it for the red, purple 5, everything else is right there. The 6, 7 can go on the side or the corner. The 8's right there. Got to be careful not to lose the cue ball. It's going to want to run up towards the 8 ball a little bit. It's all about control here. Good shot. And this gets really smooth. Again, so far one mistake early on. But besides that, playing really solid. It's got the nice angle to draw it to get to the round 7 the same side. Little bit funny here. You may want to draw it down to the side rail and off the bottom rail, come up. Slow it down, just don't want to bump into the 9. Pretty good. Now, if I'm hitting this one, I'm going to hit this with some draw to get it to the bottom rail. Because it has so much cut, but you can definitely just go 1, maybe 2 rails with some straight high and just kind of make it and try to get to that middle dot on the side rail where the 9 ball is. But if he draws it, he can draw it from middle dot to first dot to get to the middle of the table. That's exactly what he does. He's got to control it. Look at that, just the way we drew it up. Well struck right there by Cash, and just like that, it's going to be 5-5. He's straight in. Just like that, Kashton Keeton, 5-5.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, leave in the break at 5-5. Again, not making the 1 ball, but making a secondary ball. And having a weird shot. Right, Kashton Keeton at the table, 5-5, race to 9. Not sure if he can see this enough to make or not. We're going to find out in about 4 seconds. He does. Look at that. Look at that stroke by Cash. And he's going to get one of these. You know what he's going to get, right? That's right. Boom. Great shot by Cash. Got the, I think he's got the nice angle. He's got to avoid that 9 ball to get to the red 3. And the purple's next after that. So this is the key position right here. Got to get past that 9 ball. Again, watch the stroke he's going to put on this ball. He's going to put a nice high rhythm on it. Just like that. You get it? I thought he would try to get it a little bit more, but he actually hit it really good. I think he can make that in the corner. I thought he was going to put a little more zip on that to get the side. Came up a little short, maybe. But still at the table. And he's been out of position. He's been making the shots. He's got to bring another one here to get on this, to make this ball and get on the 6. I think the 6th position is going to be okay. Go 2 rails, but he's got to make the shot. He does. Look at that. Perfect 2-rail position. Got the nice angle to float it down past the 9 to get the 7 in the corner, just like where he's pointing. He's got the nice angle to get on the 8. Kashton Keeton looking strong to pull 1-game lead, and he'll be breaking next. So big rack right here. Wants to get close to the middle of the table here, so he has a nice angle to get back to the 9. Don't want to go past the side pockets. He's get cut it too close. Try to keep it to the middle of the table here. And that's what I'm saying. You go past the side, it gets a little bit hairy. He didn't need to hit it that hard. He wanted to stay in the middle. Still very makeable. This kid's been making a lot of shots, so he's got to bring one more and bring that cue ball to the side rail with the left spin and make this shot. Just overcut it, hit that point. And he made really good shots at rack. He just got out of position a couple times. I think when he underhit the 2 and also underhit the 3 to get to the 5. And then he overhits the 7 to get to the 8. And Levan's going to go off the rail, come back to the middle. Going to be perfectly lined up. Look at that stroke by Levan Corteza. And he's up 6-5. That was a video of the beautiful Mach 1 break cue. McDermott's own Mach 1. Beautiful cue. Honas uses it. Lucas uses it. I use it. It's a beautiful break cue. Check it out. You can go to the McDermott website or any McDermott dealer. You can come down to Yield Billiards and pick one up as well. Great break cue. Right, how about that for a break? Again, he's been breaking really good. He's literally 2 balls away from actually winning this set or being up on this set. 7-4, 7-3. He missed that 6 ball and of course that last 8 ball. But again, he's breaking right here. Makes a great break. Perfect on the 2. Down 5-6. Little stop draw here. Again, they came out a little too far. Didn't want to go that far with it. This has got to get to the pink next. Got to be careful not to run behind the 4. Upside the green and the purple. He might have to spin it now. He looks like he's going right there, but do you want to try to spin it or does he want to try to kill it a little bit? Right. I think he's going to go with the reverse. He's trying to hit at the middle dot. Kind of kill the cue ball. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. He over hit that 2 ball and got the bad angle on the 3. Now he's going to have to jump this ball. Good thing for Cash is he's very capable of making this jump, and then the cue ball is going to be right there for the purple on the side. So all he's got to do is worry about making the shot. Kashton Keeton go into the air. Oh, he rattles it. And Lee Van's going to take advantage of this. They can't leave a player like Lee Van Corteza an open table. He's just going to mop this up. He's going to hit this and get this to the... Look at him behind the back. Look at this guy. Behind the back. Look at that. And thanks for tuning in, guys. You're watching the Shark Stream, and we are streaming the Rally in the Valley, and we're going to be streaming all day today, tomorrow, the next day. The next match we're going to be streaming, I believe, is going to be Jonas Soto. You have to pay the package to watch the Guama and Lucas match. That's coming up next. That's going to be a good one at 6 o'clock. But stay tuned to the Shark Stream. We'll have Jonas streaming next. But again, we are going to go off the air and come back on, so keep your notifications on. You guys been busy all day watching the Shark Stream. The numbers just keep going up and up and up. We really appreciate it. He's got a little more angle than he wanted, so the cue ball is going to run a little wild here after he hits it. So he doesn't want to end up right where he is, so he's going to have to hit this a little bit easy. Oh, he's going all the way around. Pretty good shot. He really can't ask for much better than that with the angle he left himself on the 7. He's just going to go forward here. Look at that. Beautiful spin, beautiful stroke. Again, Lee Van Corteza, world-class player. You cannot leave him an open table or he'll do exactly what he just did to you. Go behind the back, come around the table, and get position. All right, Lee Van up 7-5, race to 9 here, everybody. Bobby Hilton giving you guys action in the booth. Lee Van Corteza, Kashton Keeton on the table, race to 9. And Cash sitting there, I'm sure he's thinking about the opportunities he had, and Lee Van just doing what he does when he has opportunities. And let's see about the break here. Lee Van hasn't been breaking that well so far. He goes. Again, he's missing the one ball. But it's not going to leave Cash much here on this one ball. Cash to see the edge of it and try to get the cue ball back around towards him. Play the safety. Doesn't really have much else. Just like that. Great shot there by Keeton. Gotta like the no quit in this kid. He's not out there just firing stuff away down by 2 racks. Playing this game. I like it. How about that? So just like that, Kashton right back in the game. Ball in hand, wide open rack. He can pull it within 1, and then he'll be breaking. But see what happens. Shout out to JD Prescott. He's going to see him in Florida. Yeah, man, can't wait to see you. Thanks for tuning in and appreciate the kind words. Right. Wanted to go up a little more than there. Got a little more angle than he wanted, but he needs an angle to get on the 4. So just make this ball, leave yourself a little angle, and then draw it back a little bit. That's a good shot right there, too. And he's just, it seems like he's out of position a little bit. His cue ball needs a little work to tighten up his cue ball a little bit. He's making great shots, and the cue ball's going to where he needs to be, but he's just not on the right angles where he needs to be as far as positioning the next 2 or 3 balls. This is a tough play right here. He's got to get the nice angle to get from the 4 to the 5, but he can't be on the rail and he can't roll it too much. This is a tough shot. I think he got where he needed to be. Now the cue's going to run into the purple, and that's what he's looking at now. Anytime you do that, you got to make sure you know what side your cue ball is going to hit on the object ball. So once he hits the 4, where is the cue ball going to hit on the purple? That's going to let him know if he needs to hit a ball harder to make it come out so he can play it on the opposite side, or hit it nice and easy so it just glides up. But I think he's going to have to run into this to play this in the opposite corner side. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. And he hit that really nice. It's a great shot there by Cash. Again, struggling through the rack, out of position, but trying to finish it here. Oh, Shannon, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all you guys tuning in the Shark Stream. We had 250 plus watching live, and of course we'll be on YouTube as well. So thank you guys very much. He's got to go forward here. He's got to come for the side. Really good stroke. I like that. I like the confidence in it. And he's got the good angle to get on the 7 as well. Again, this kid's got to come along. He's come a long way, and he's got a long way to go. Keep an eye on Kashton Keeton, everybody. Young American star in the making. Draw this ball. Got to bring it again with another shot here. You see that? You see that big stroke again. Get that cue ball towards the middle of the table, and you got to make that purple or make the brown. I'm sorry, make that brown. Tough shot. Again, you got to give it up for this kid. I mean, he seems like his position was struggling a little bit. You saw him bring shot after shot, but you only can make so many in a row. You know, you get out of position, you're gonna eventually make a mistake. And, his cue ball will get better, and he will get better. But still down 7-5, and Lee Van's gonna have to stroke this ball. Not easy as well. On the rail. Not happy with this. Not because, I mean, it's going to be tough to get on. The 9, he's got to be careful the cue doesn't scratch cross side. He can't go too far, too long. Tough shot. He might play the bank. Nope, he win it. He'll leave himself tough. That was a tough shot right there. I thought he might bank it and kind of play a two-way there. Cash chopping at the bit, hoping to get back to the table. Lee Van looking whether he wants to bank this or cut it. Is going to miss the bank. Got a little tap there to make it things a little more difficult for Kashton, but we saw him make more difficult shots in this now in this match. So let's see if he can bring one more. Looking at it, taking his time, looking if he can reverse cut this in the side, or he wants to go forward and play in the corner. His preference here. It's what you like, what you feel more comfortable with, and you want to play the percentages. So as you play, do you play better with these cuts? Look at that shot. Great shot right there by Kashton. Great shot. Now he's right back in it. 7-6. Big swing right there. But what I was talking about, those cut shots right there, those are about percentages. So, but it's not the general percentage, it's about your percentage. If you're a higher percentage at making that shot, that's a shot you want to shoot. You know, most people may say, you don't put that in the side, you cut in the corner. But if you're a confident player and you make those cuts all the time, then you may want to say, all right, I'm going to cut it instead of playing in the corner. Great shot by Kashton. 7-6, race to 9. And we got a good one coming up for you at 6 o'clock. We're going to be doing Salotto playing the next match, second round, round number 2 for the Rally in the Valley. Lucas Casaverno will be on the main stream table playing his arch nemesis, Guama. Right, Kashton with the break makes a ball, and I got my special guest Bobby Hunt. What's going on, Bobby?
Not much. I came to watch this match. Oh, Levo and Corteza. He's one of my favorites.
Great player.
Great player. And I think he's underrated because he's quiet and he's always been a great player.
Yeah, world champion, and this kid, United States kid, Kashton Keeton, is playing real well. 7-6. Out right there.
I'm a big fan of the Filipinos. Anyhow, they all play so good.
They play great with wax, from what I hear about.
I've been seeing rumors. Seeing people do things with cue balls I can't understand.
We talked about this in the booth. Sweat balls, whatever it takes sometimes, right? People want to win, and they do what they do to win, right?
Yeah, it's sort of cheating.
Yep.
Yeah. Most of them would cheat too if they had to.
Yeah. Wide open here. Got to get on the pink next. Not ideal.
This always looks so unassuming when I watch him play. He's so good.
He just made a casual behind the back shot last rack. He just got up there and behind the back and
They have no body fat. You stick behind your back and shoot? I can't.
yeah, right. Yeah, no, definitely not. Nice shot right there. He's got to really sauce this ball a little bit to get back to the green, though.
Just but
Nice.
he always, my feeling when I watch him, he always makes things look simple.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't.
This is a great event, Bobby. A lot of big players in it. Tyler Steyer's in this. Hona Soto, Georgie, Lawrence Newhausen, Ivan Corteza.
Okay.
Like that.
This makes it look simple.
It does. Get on the hill here. Anything stopping him. Like that. 8-6, Bobby. There's a quick commercial. All right, we're back.
Whereabouts is this? This is in Pennsylvania.
This is in Virginia.
Oh, I thought it was
In Virginia.
Pennsylvania.
The rally in the valley. So we're going to, so Jonas and Lucas are playing here. We're meeting them in Florida for next week. Then we're going to Virginia for a Battle of the Ball. And then to Atlantic City for the U.S. Open. Come home for 2 days, and then we're to Boston.
I'm glad I'm past my prime. Too much traveling. And now they fly out around the world.
Yeah. I think you might have took a trip around for $250,000 though, right? You might have took a shot.
Shot.
For sure. I think the landscape's changing, Bobby, with $250,000 and the 100,000 U.S. Open and
U.S. Open paying 100,000.
first place. Yeah, they upped the prize money this year.
Great wow.
Yeah.
I won the New England straight pool. Paid me $800. I was happy to get it.
We're on our way, Bobby. We're on our way for sure. This young kid, he's been playing so good, Bobby. His cue reminds me a little bit like Lucas. You know, Lucas' cue ball's gotten a lot better actually of late, but his cue ball is just off a little bit.
Lucas
and this kid, but like Lucas is getting better. This young kid, he's making great shots, but you can see his cue ball is just not where it needs to be.
You know, I don't understand about Lucas. I mean, I do believe that his cue ball is sloppy at 9-ball. I've played one pocket with him. His cue ball is great.
Yeah.
So he certainly is capable. My feeling is he's been beating people his way for so long. You know, when you start playing better players, you can't get away with that anymore.
Yeah.
Because like I say, play one pocket. If you have good cue ball in that game, then you can do everything.
Yep. That might be trouble here, Bob.
You can see it. He's in trouble. Might have a little problem getting around for 3. I think he's got to go forward, maybe. Can't tell.
I think you can sauce that with some right. Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
Oh no.
I suppose.
What are you gonna do now? He's gonna have to kick this, right?
Yeah, I was wondering, can he get rail? Let's say kick the long rail, try to make the 3. But if he makes that, I don't see him getting a shot on the 4. So if he can get behind the 3 right now, I try to hit it and stick just like that, stick. Because there's no future trying to run out from there because you weren't going to. Ryan told me we're going to make some shirts. There's no future in that shot.
I love it.
Steal one of my lines.
I know, absolutely. I actually quoted it a couple times. It's a great line.
You get no future, don't shoot it.
Guys, if all the pool players learn that and stuck in their head, because how many times will we make a great shot and we're stuck again?
That's why I don't. Yeah, if you can't win with a shot, but you can lose, you don't shoot it.
Yeah. Cash needs a big safety here. It needs the 3 in a row here.
Hit that.
They hit that really nice. Great shot there. You don't see him jumping too much, right?
Yeah, but I think he looks like a soft Marseille. I'll get to where he wants to be. Boy, hit it inside. Now, where's this Kashton from?
I'm not 100%. I know I think he's down this way, Virginia area, right around there, but I'm not 100%.
He as young as he looks?
Yeah, he's really young. I don't know his exact age, but I want to say 18, but he's got a big future.
I think that's the biggest difference than my generation. You didn't have kids in their teens playing world class yet.
Yeah.
Usually in your 20s.
Yeah.
Now these kids are showing up, especially coming Europe, I think, as champions at 18 years old.
Right. And they all have a jump cue like this.
And yeah. They didn't even have a break cue.
Look at that, Bob. That's so unfortunate. With the
trouble. That was a great shot.
Like I said, you pull out this jump cue and you do this.
Amazing. How good. And it's a shame because he made a great shot.
He's 18. He's from Kentucky.
Oh,
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you. So he's 18. I was close. I said 18, I think. Yes. From Kentucky. And I think he's from like a family. There's like 5 of them, and they're all great players. Yeah, from like 12 to 20. They're going to make a name.
That's why you got good so young.
Yeah.
Fighting with your brothers.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And sisters, I know they got another team, both of them, but yeah. Good stuff. And speaking of, we're talking about Marseilles and jumps. Honas played Fedor in the World Championships. It was 9-9, and Honas played a safe, and Fedor made this incredible Marseille, which they don't see him do it anymore. And he makes this Marseille, and he gets perfect position to beat Honas. It was unbelievable, Bobby. You don't even see him do it that much, you know. They always grab that jump cue, you know.
Everyone does.
Oh no! He's gonna go. Oh, look at that.
18. It says here he won a tournament last week. Well, the Maryville tournament.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great player. You can see his
picture. I never see for second and third.
Okay.
Picture got third on that.
It'd be tough.
I would play this place. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong ball.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was thinking.
Oh yeah, he's gotta play the pink.
If he shoots this, he might bump that 4 nice at 5 ball.
Get it though. We did. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't think he hit it good enough to make it, but he did.
He's so consistent. He's favored to get out here. Got to get position on the green though.
He will.
Didn't have a huge window, and he got pretty good on it.
Yeah, I always thought he was the most underrated of the Filipinos. Still has to beat this man.
47 years old.
That's what he is now?
Yep. Get that WC, that world champion. That's your career, you know, no matter what age you are, a world champion.
I could have won one tournament in my life. It would have been the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
In my time, that's the most prestigious.
Still is. The players still say well, now they might want to take the $250,000, Bob.
$250,000. Heck, they're giving $100,000 U.S. Open.
Yeah.
That's tremendous too.
The band straight in. All right, guys. He's going to make this, and we're going to have to sign off. We're going to sign back on. Bobby Hunt's going to be with you for the next match, and you're going to do the Honas match.
Who's he playing?
He's going to be playing. I'm not sure, but I'll set it up. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Again, about 15 minutes, we'll be back. Bobby Hunt, Bobby Hilden saying thanks for tuning in. Here at the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, we want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsors. Thank you very much. Brunswick Billiards, McDermott Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Taom Billiard Products, Salotto, Andy Gow. Support, share, and subscribe. And of course, all of our sponsors as well. Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, team jerseys, uniforms, t-shirts, and more. Tommy's Tattoos, quality tattoo supply. Pool Table Magic, Mabel's Tables in Cheshire, NM Billiards Sales and Service, Dynamic Pressure Washing, Vacuum Lease, WR Carbon Magic Polish, Pro Fitment Billiard Solution, Jacoby Hughes, K Morgan Painting, Organic Ink Tattoos. Thank you. Without you.